Everyone, today here we have Mr. Pradeep Swani, who is a professional counselor regarding the drug abuse. So we have a few questions regarding the drug abuse. How do we make the people aware around the world about this drug abuse, and how do we find solution to this problem?
Yeah. Today, that is 26th of June, we are celebrating International Day Against Drug Abuse and Illicit Trafficking, and it is still celebrated throughout the world. And in nearly every country, they take the pledge how to overcome addiction and what all they have suffered, right? And it's not only they have suffered, it's their families also who have suffered. Now, on this day, I will let each and everyone know about the pros and cons of substance abuse. See, initially what happens is, before becoming an addict, the boy he becomes an addict personality. That is at a very tender age. Maybe he had, for example, started at the age of 20 years. He started taking his first substance abuse. But if you minus 5 years, that will be the tender age of 15 or 16 years when he had become a addict personality. It means that his behaviors, they had become disordered or negative behaviors which lead them to negative things, which is substance abuse. Now, each and every substance has its effects on different organs in the body. Like for example, if it's alcohol, it affects the liver, kidney, it becomes jaundice also. And if it is through smoking or inhaling, it affects the lung, it affects the brain also. Some of the patients or the addicts, they go on the psychiatric medicines also. And and addiction has three stages: initial stage, middle stage, and the chronic stage. Initial stage is when he had started his first drink, first substance, first capsule, first fix, whatever it is. But slowly and gradually, when the quantity increases, it affects the brain also. He starts having loss of memories also. It affects the brain because now it's mixing with the blood, going through the brain, affecting the brain also, causing loss of memory. And the third stage is that is called chronic stage. इसमें क्या होता है? What happens is, इसमें they create doubts also. Doubts. Doubts can be towards anyone. It can be towards a business partner. It can be towards his wife. It can be towards his parents, and they start having hallucinations also. Hallucination means they go into an imaginative world. A video is created in their mind. They start seeing only that thing. Now it has totally affected the brain. So things can be controlled here also. Earlier he was trying to control it, but he was unable to control it. Now the situation is that now the drug or the substance, it is controlling him. It is asking him to do whatever negative he can do. He will start stealing, he will start buying, he will start cheating, whatever he can lay his hands on. So it affects the society also. Like he is not fit to be staying in the society also. That's why the family, this is called addiction of any kind, is called a family disease also. It affects the family also. Family is the main sufferer. And if he is married, the wife is sufferer, who is a life partner. She is suffering. And slowly and gradually, we have seen people like for alcoholic. I've seen they have liver cirrhosis, they have liver transplantation also, but the mental obsession is so strong that he is unable to leave it. It's only here at the rehabilitation centers that he quits it. What is a rehab? Rehab means he has to go back to his five factors whom he has quit. Otherwise, those five factors are positive friends. He lost his positive friends. Then job or studies. He was least interested. It has affected the studies or the job also. Rules and regulations. It has affected God and spirituality. And lastly, family also. Now, through this rehabilitation, what we teach them, what we try to teach them is they have to go back into these five factors only. They have to make again five positive friends. So we make them a responsible man. Like for example, the definition of an addict says that he is totally irresponsible and an escapist. You make them responsible, responsible son, responsible brother, responsible husband, responsible father, and then he knows what all the rules and regulations are. He starts believing in God and spirituality also. His behaviors they start changing now. Then lastly, this is a family. The concept of my treatment is a home away from home, and they feel like staying at home, and they call them here. Each and every boy they call themselves as family members. So what we want in return is that please don't go in for drugs or any type of substance abuse. It affects you in all kinds, in all spheres of life. In case you want any help, we are there to help you out. We have got other branches also, and the concept of my treatment is a home away from home. Thank you very much.
So now we are going to do the pledge taking ceremony.
Yeah,
Yeah. So let's proceed with the pledge taking ceremony.
yeah. इसके लिए सभी एक प्लेज लेंगे और मेरे पीछे पीछे जोर के बोलेंगे। आज के दिन मैं यह वचन लेता हूँ कि मैं अपने जीवन से नशे का उपयोग व दुरुपयोग से पूर्णतः वंचित रहूंगा। मैं एक साधारण तनाव हूँ जीवन जीने में मदद करूंगा। मैं समाज में एक अच्छा